did something a little bit different today. This is the first knife that was ever given to me when I was a kid. I must have been 8 or 9 years old, and there was this guy named Larry that used to come over, and he would run my grandma's numbers for her lottery numbers, which I'm sure was illegal, but that's besides the point. Anyways, he needed to open something up that he had with him, and he pulled this out to do it. And at 8 or 9 years old, this was the coolest thing I had ever seen. So when he pulled it out, he did this. And of course, I pretty much went apeshit because I wanted this thing. And I asked him for it, and he gave it to me, which is a pretty kick-ass gift at that age. I thought this was like the neatest thing I'd ever seen. It's an automatic knife, but not only is it automatic to deploy, it also retracts automatically, so you can sit there and just mess with it, which I've been doing a lot since we found it. We're cleaning some of my grandma's stuff out in the basement, and my mom found this up in one of the cupboards. Like I said, he gave it to me. I was probably maybe 8 or 9 years old, and I'm 29 now, so this thing's probably been in that cabinet for a good 20 years. It was one of those things where he gave it to me, and he pretty much took it from me. I never saw it again, which is probably smart at that age, but it was really a cool thing to find. When I did get it, it wasn't functioning. The blade it was stuck down in there. It wasn't attached to the spring mechanism anymore, so it was just falling down in there. So I took it apart and was able to get the blade back on the track and get it functioning again. It runs really well now. I oiled it up and whatnot, so I sharpened the blade up. I would never use this for anything. I mean, it's got, I don't know if you can see, it's got tons of side-to-side play and tons of up and down play. I mean, I would never really use this for any kind of serious cutting, but man, it excels at being cool. Just to I leave it on my desk, and when I'm getting bored, I just pick it up and play with it, man. It's definitely awesome in that role. It's marked AC-86, specification blade, super stainless steel, handle ABS resin 60C, heat resisting. And on the blade itself, which you'll be able to see better in the macro mode, when I do the macro shots, it says Rostfrei Edge Company, Rostfrei. I think that's how that would be pronounced, as Rostfrei or Rostfrei. I'm not sure, but it's definitely just a cheapy little knife. But man, it's really cool. It's still cool now to me. And when I was 8 or 9 years old, man, this was pretty amazing. It blew my mind when he pulled it out. I had never seen an automatic knife up to that point. And I've never bought an automatic since then, since I've been buying my own blades since I was old enough to have them. But little did I know, the first knife I ever had was an automatic. I had forgotten about it, man, until my mom had pulled it out of that cabinet, and then I immediately remembered when he gave it to me. I'm pretty sure he's passed away, and my grandma's gone now, and it was just it was kind of a cool thing to find. Maybe remember that age, being 8 or 9 years old. This was probably the knife that started me on to loving cutlery in general, and you go from knives to guns to etc. And I think this started it all for me right here. Was seeing this thing. It was super cool, man, at the time. It's still cool now. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I'm going to have some macro shots coming up. I'll open it up so you guys can see the mechanism. It has this interesting, it's like a dual locking bar. There's a locking bar up here, and then down in this corner, and then there's a big main spring in the middle. And when you deploy it, the one locking bar raises, and the spring throws the blade, and then it locks again. And then when you retract it, that bar raises, the spring throws it back in the other direction, and it locks down there. So it always maintains tension in one direction, so it can throw it back to the other. It's definitely cool, but you'll get a better look at it here in the macro shots. But that's about it, guys. I should have some more videos up in the next few days. I got some time to knock them out. I'm sorry for it being slow, but you know how it is with the holidays. I've seen a lot of people's pages have gotten quiet, so while I have the opportunity, I'll try and knock out some more vids here. But that's about it, guys. Later.